Hello and welcome back to the 1970s and the role-playing game Encased and PlayingHardball. So, our mentally challenged hero, or heroine rather, has basically checked out everything. We have passed the general training over here. We got some weapons, we collected some stuff, we helped some people. We don't really understand what's going on here, but we found out that sometimes there are people, the yellow badge, someone who's basically as challenged as we are, and they just tried out as an experiment how the artifacts and everything, the forefathers who most likely built this dome, how they react, right? And we are just seeing something here. There is a forgotten case with papers. What's that? Oh, there's a spherical relic in there. And a report on stolen relics. An official form neatly filled in by a firm hand. Judging by the stamps and signatures, it's been certified by a top Blackwing official. Alright. Well, we are taking that one. Going here. And then we can scan the artifact. What does it do? What is it? Carry weight +5, interesting. First class relic, presumed function kid's toy, package filler or mechanism part. Creates an anti-gravity field, actively used in cargo transportation. When inactive, relic creates no negative effects. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And our other one, it's second class, so it increases our resistance very slightly. Oh, this one is way more worth on the other hand, yeah. And we do have 2 shovels now, by the way. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so we are getting in there now. And we are using, as instructed, the video phone.
Glows welcomingly when you approach. A red light flashes once under the screen's steel hood. The camera has switched on.
We are clapping our hands and shout cartoons!
A gray old man with high cheekbones appears and squints out at you from the screen.
Do you copy?
We are shouting at the corridor. Look, there's an old man there!
The door opens and Adolf Schmitz pokes his head into the room. The Black looks at the screen, then at you.
Show some respect. This is the Chief Executive Officer of Magellan Station, Mr. Martin Kingsley. And fix your collar. Did you chew on it or what?
Yes, we did.
The Silver rummages through the papers spread in front of him.
Now that you know me, give me a couple of minutes to get to know you. I have to find your profile.
He opens a file and starts reading. Kingsley looks up from the document after a while and gives you a careful look.
I see the mentally challenged for non-medical reasons mark here. That explains everything.
We are gurgling something unintelligibly, but at the same time we are patting ourselves on the head. We are a good one. They even write about us in documents, right?
The Silver drums his fingers on the desk.
I have no prepared speech for this case. Employees like you make up about 0.02% of CRONUS' staff, and most of them work outside the dome. There are special people in all wings, including, incredible as it may seem, White Wing. A special project called Yellow Badge has been launched to study the influence of relics on human mental abilities. I wouldn't evaluate this project's social significance or its economic reasoning. I'm convinced it's nothing more than a message for politicians, media, and society.
Kingsley examines your face through the screen for a long while.
You didn't understand anything I just said, did you?
The Silver sits back in his armchair, then slams his hand down on the tabletop, unable to contain his anger.
Confound them. Are they insane out there? Why don't they put the mark on your file? You'll have to carry the camp for some quite compos mentis people just because you got delayed at registration.
Martin massages his temples wearily. When he speaks again, he sounds quiet and depressed.
Anyway, I have to assign you on the mission. We're watching a film now, and then I'll tell you what to do. I'll try to put it in simple words.
We are lighten the tense mood with a lively dance, right? Because we feel that he's kind of worried.
Kingsley's face freezes, then disappears. Black and static, spotted with pale rose, purple, and light green, flickers on the screen. A blurred title, The CRONUS Archive 1971 to 1974, was used in the production of this recording, appears at the bottom. The shadow of an airplane flies across a faded yellow desert. A cheery voice fills the room. Every day, our researchers uncover more and more of the dome's secrets. There is no doubt the underground structures, so-called objects, are organized according to some pattern. Though early on, the importance of the relics to scientific research was considered insignificant. The desert dims into the blackness of a chalkboard. White lines drawn by an invisible hand begin to form a schematic of the dome. The narrator continues. By 1972, however, many important discoveries had come to light in a period of only a few months, and the construction of stationary research bases adjacent to the more promising objects began. Personnel moved into Ankara in May of 1972, and within half a year, Boston and Dessau were also brought into service, though the biggest discovery was yet to come. The picture changes to a chasm, suffused with electric light. People bustling about everywhere. The speaker's voice seems to come from a distance. In November of 1973, a massive network of underground caves and a structure of hitherto unseen complexity was discovered in Sector C-12. Soon afterwards, the construction of C-12 Nashville began. The camera glides through dim caverns as the silhouettes of bizarre mechanisms loom up from the dark, and arrives at a massive dig site crowded with earth-moving machines and tired miners in orange jumpsuits. The speaker continues. C-12 Nashville is an innovative research complex located atop the primary relic mining location. The complexity of this object is unique. Communications. The film abruptly cuts out, and Kingsley's face reappears.
Now I'll try to explain. We've lost contact with C-12 Nashville for some unknown reason.
He trails off and sighs.
Oh, no. There's a big shelter. We were calling there and saying hello, and they were replying. Something happened, and now they say nothing. We've sent people there to knock on that shelter and learn why nobody answers. But now those people got lost, and you have to find them, and learn why contact with the shelter was lost. Think of it like a postman's job. Do you like postmen?
We are shouting pirates because we like pirates better than postmen. A pirate postman would be the perfect option.
The silver closes your file.
I hope you understood your task, as far as you can understand anything at all. The car is already waiting for you. Go to Nashville, find out what happened to the group, and get back as soon as you can.
Kingsley reaches for the camera.
And if you find any unknown things at Nashville, please don't touch them. Take care of yourself. Talk to you later.
So, and there's traveling going on. So now we have to go here. And so yeah, it's good. There are boxes that we can search, that's good. Nothing in there. Oh, what a pity. Oh, that's locked. Okay, well, let's open it. Not wasting any lockpicks. But that was exhausting. Oh, what's that? A Holo 5 contraption, a throwing weapon. Hologram for 3 turns, for 3 rounds. And the fixer, this gel containing smart nanoparticles, is something like liquid duct tape. It is able to penetrate structural damage and restore the integrity of complex machines such as robots and turrets. Interesting. Okay. Oh, and there's a hawk. Small all-terrain vehicle manufactured by Trucks, known by the informal nickname Bacon. There's a box behind it. We use a hawk car. Excellent choice. These nimble miniature cars allow us to quickly navigate our current location. In addition, sometimes such vehicles may be blocking a secret passage or container, which can be accessed by pushing them aside. So, also they might have stuff in them. What? Car driving 30. We are honking the horn. The green light on the loader dashboard indicates that the vehicle is working and ready for a ride. Oh, what? Why? Piloting. We have 30. Ah, it's Tech 20. Oh no, we need check. What? We have Tech 24. So the original value is just 19, huh? Okay, that's a bit sad. And we don't have any points left, right? Yeah, no. And we are actually a bit far away from the next level. So I guess, well, we are not going to get that, but maybe... So what's this? Ah, can scan that one. Chimera turret. There is a car, a Jupiter Moon car, one of the most common versions of the Jupiter Moon. This is the 1975 model with no extras and the cheapest color from the catalog. Oh. In front of us is a cute blue car. Unfortunately, the handle on it is very complicated, obviously not for average minds. We are opening the door in a miraculous way. After a few minutes of wild jumping around the car, we managed to open the door and get inside the vehicle. It smells funny inside. There's a key sticking out of the ignition lock, begging to be turned. Yelling all systems go! And we are starting the car. We turn the key and the car is filled with the quiet rhythmic rumble of the engine. Out of the corner of our eye, we notice that the other people in the repair bay have stopped working to observe us. We're wrapping ourselves in a seatbelt and buckle up just in case. And so tight that we can barely breathe. Now we are ready for the adventure. Let's pull the gear lever at random and step on the pedal like the cool action movie hero. We floor the pedal and the car takes off. The car darts forward and quickly picks up speed. A concrete wall rears up out of the murk. We need to turn quickly, but the wheel is barely responding. The wall of the bunker is racing towards us. We make a decision. We rely on our dexterity and make do with the faulty steering. With an incredible effort, we regain control of the vehicle, scraping up against the wall and knocking off the driver's side mirror. The car flies through the open gate at full speed, ripping the door off its hinges. We race through the tunnel and crash through the checkpoint barrier. The guards have no time to react. Snapping into view in the glare of our headlights, several blacks are rushing in different directions. Someone fires a volley of bullets, but as far as we can tell, nothing hits. Oh, that would have been if we were really like escaping, huh? Or what? The exit from the tunnel awaits us around the bend. As we approach it, we realize something is wrong. Flashing beacons flood the walls with red light. Metal hatches on both sides of the exit open with a loud clang and 2 machine gun turrets emerge. We are hitting the gas and race through the firing zone. We floor the pedal, but the turrets are faster. Dazzling bursts of machine guns hijack someone else's car. Well, dazzling bursts of machine gun fire are the last thing we see in this life. And again, dead. Alright. Let's hope we don't have to do the whole conversation again now. Actually, that wasn't planned. I just thought we could just fool around or something. But Oh yeah, well, this is the conversation then. Okay, let's repeat it.
The giant display glows
We're shouting.
welcomingly when you approach. A red light flashes once under
We are
the
kicking the
screen's
terminal
steel
standing
hood.
near the display just in
Gray
case. A
old
grey old
with
man
high
asks,
cheekbones
do you copy?
appears and squints out at you from the screen.
Do you copy?
We are producing staticky sounds with
The
our
man on the
lips.
screen gives you a stern look, as if you were a frolicsome child.
The quality of reception is obviously excellent.
He adjusts his tie.
My name is Martin Kingsley. I'm Chief Officer of Magellan Base. I was supposed to meet you in person, but unforeseen circumstances have changed things.
The silver rummages through the papers spread in front of him.
Now that you know me, give me a couple of minutes to get to know you.
He opens
Yeah,
a
that's
file
fine.
and starts reading. Kingsley looks up from the document after a while and gives you a careful look.
I see the mentally challenged for non-medical reasons mark here. That explains everything.
And that's why we are pressing our face to the screen just because we
The
can.
silver drums his fingers on the desk.
I have no
Okay, he's
prepared
got no
speech.
prepared
I wouldn't
speech for
evaluate
us.
this project's social significance or its economic reasoning.
Yeah, and we didn't
I'm
understand
convinced
anything,
Silver
right?
sits back in his armchair, then slams his hand down on the tabletop, unable to contain his anger.
And he gets
Martin
frustrated.
massages his temples wearily. When he speaks again, he sounds quiet and depressed.
Anyway, I have to assign you on the mission. We're watching a film now, and then I'll tell you what to do.
Yeah, and we are lightening the
Kingsley's
mood
face
with the
freezes,
dance.
and the shadow of an
Excellent.
airplane flies. The desert dim. The narrative
Desert,
continues. The
yeah.
picture changes to a chasm.
Things
The speaker's voice seems
happening
to
and
come
being
from
found
camera
in the
glove.
dungeons and
speaker
tunnels,
continues.
huge
The film
structure.
abruptly cuts out. He trails
And now
off
he's trying to
and sighs.
No,
to
that's a
explain
big
things.
shelter. We were calling there and saying hello, and they were replying. Something happened, and now they say nothing. We've sent people there to knock on that shelter and learn why nobody answers. But now those people got lost, and you have to find them, and learn why contact with the shelter was lost. Think of it like a postman's job. Do you like postmen?
We imitate Kingsley's pretending to thumb through something, and we shake our head and sigh. Ugh.
The silver closes your file.
I hope you understood your task.
Yes, we
Kingsley
do.
reaches for the camera.
And if you find any unknown things at Nashville, please don't touch them.
Well, maybe not. So then, just saving there. Then we go down here. And searching. Ah, that one was locked. Lockpicking. Like with our long fingernail. We have one long fingernail. Oh, it's different now. Hacking software package and robocharger. Okay. Yeah, save early, save often. Oh, and this time there is a fixer in here though. Okay, so all in all, I guess that was a better deal. Scanning this turret. And we get some experience, which means that now... But we are still way too far away.
Well, I guess I'm going back to Campbell then.
Okay, so let's check out the car again. Bend down to the handle, say a few bad words to it and move away. Oh yeah. Now we can open the door, right? Run all systems go, start the car. Yeah, and we are running out of, rolling out of the car and run away. So the scientists found something on the back seat. And there is, oh, there are weapon parts and a reagent box. Okay, Ulf Knudsen gives suicidal orders. Beautiful little letters on his badge form the name Ulf Knudsen. Admittance to this area is restricted. You can't enter without special permission. He points to a sign plate on the wall. We are pulling our jumpsuit over our head. We are invisible. We are not here. I see you all the same. Leave the area. Okay, so we are going... Oh, and there's this huge insect, right? But first we have to check out these boxes. Polymetallic and another reagent box. Standard plastic container of the reagent kit delivered to all scientific centers under the dome. It has many potential uses, not all of them legal. Metal lockers. Grease. Matches. And nothing. And there's a person here that we can talk to. Todd.
Make it quick.
A blue and a faded uniform stands leaning against the dusty orange door of the tow truck. His badge says Todd Gasparian. Then we are dancing before him with an imaginary cane in our hands. He swats at us with his cap. Get away from here, you. Oh, so he's not very patient, huh? But let's try it again. We are crowing like a rooster and strut away.
It was nice chatting.
Alright then, so... And now it's interesting, I guess. Let's see what happens here. And firstly we are scanning this one. So what is it actually? What is the thing? It is a dead toxic cockroach on the trailer. Giant venomous red cockroach. Blatella gigantica toxica. Female. Underdeveloped C ganglia, fully developed venom glands, 45 kilograms. That's actually pretty light for this huge thing. Cause of death, loss of bodily fluids, trauma, bullet wounds. Let's use it. There's a huge disgusting dead insect lying on the cargo trailer. It most closely resembles an ordinary cockroach. Yellow hemolymph flows among the tarpaulin's folds and mixes with the acid, leaving bleach stains on the cloth. Yeah, so in the dome there is a lot of fauna and flora. We move closer. The giant cockroach looks like the most beautiful and lonesome creature in the world. This is what makes the two of us alike. Oh, okay, well this is all very special. Let's pull the tarpaulin away and untie the ropes. Run, poor cockroach, run away from this cruel and horrible place. We decide to take command of the animal saving mission. We can't untie the ropes, so we bite them with a roar. A tired guard in a dusty black uniform emerges from behind the trailer. Studying our face, he winces in disgust. Damn, we just got rid of one idiot and here we go again. It's not the dome, it's a fucking almshouse. We step aside, still watching the cockroach. Soon a small truck arrives at the gate with the cockroach-bearing trailer hooked to it. The car drives off into the depth of the complex. The guy approaches us, clearly annoyed. Why the hell are you still here? Go to Putney. Go on, scram. We are biting our hand threateningly to intimidate the guard and leave. Okay. So... just out of the fun, for the fun of it, I'm reloading this. So as a scientist, we can actually ask the guard to cut off a leg, or what was it? Something else. I like talk with the guard, but there was only one option. So we are actually a bit closer to the next level, but yeah, no, 500, I think we are not making it to get the car going. Let's say, let's play with it. All animals like to play with the ball, right? There's no ball nearby, but looking around the parking lot, we find a metal ball and throw it to the cockroach. The creature doesn't react and must be just tired, right? Tired guy, a guard in a dusty black uniform emerges from behind the trailer. Damn, we just got rid of one idiot and now everything is fine. Soon, yeah, and then they drag it away. And then we are screaming like an ape and gallop away on all fours. Okay. Alright, so... can we actually sneak here? Yeah. Let's go here. I want to try something. Yeah, so... With the person who has a brain, things are more meaningful, I have to say. But I want to try something. Oh, it's interesting. So the turret can actually find us. Let's try to get through here. Yeah. Open this one. Oh, there's someone. There's something there. We can't go through. Or below, actually. Well, there's nothing here. Well, but I wonder actually if we don't need to sneak around, right now. So let's talk with the guy. As a scientist, I couldn't get around. Vladimir Krakhkov.
Make it quick.
Okay. Newcomer, you are violating Concord Codex. Return to your floor immediately.
Scram.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Ah, yeah, well. Alright, so we can't go further, right? We don't see anything here. Okay, then. And this one is Tina Goodsmith.
Well?
Please return to floor 2.
Scram.
Okay. This one is Edward Bolden. He was the one who was talking about the the robot, huh? Yeah, we will talk with them later on, I guess. Return to floor 2.
Scram.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Let's use the door panel. And there. Okay. So now the thing is, and what happens now with our brain dead hero, we have to use this truck here. An orange tractor truck is waiting at gate 3. The vehicle's number has been scrubbed off by the desert wind and sand. This must be the transport Kingsley spoke of. The door's half open. The young woman is sitting at the driver's seat, hanging her legs out the side.
Good day to you.
Hello, I'm Clara Morgan. Are you going to Nashville? I'm your The blue stops midward and stares thoughtfully at our cheerful, doltish expression. We are clapping our hands on her knees. Morgan retreats as far as she can into the cabin. Yes, hello, don't touch me, please. Your seat is on the other side. We are nodding obediently and climb glumly into the truck. The blue sighs heavily. You don't have to crawl over my lap with your dirty boots. It turns out to be rather cozy inside the car. The cabin smells slightly of tobacco. The radio is murmuring quietly. A wooden rosary hangs from the rear view mirror. We are saying, vroom! Turn the wheel and click the switches on the control panel. Morgan glares at us and grabs us by the shoulder. Ark! For God's sake, don't touch anything. Sit down and stay put. Clara abruptly falls silent. A guilty expression appears on her face. She starts the engine and the truck begins moving. And there we go. That's... aha. So this is the... oh, yeah. So that's the dome, huh? So, she was... with the normal person, she's really friendly and it's really fun. Because she's offering a lot of stuff. Yeah, like sweets and something.
Nashville is blocked by an anomaly storm. You're forced to take a detour through the mountain pass. Soon, the engine begins to overheat, and you have to stop. Cursing under her breath, Clara jumps out of the vehicle and opens the hood. Dense white steam billows out. Returning to the driver's cabin, Morgan swings open the passenger door.
Get out. Go for a stroll. We've got to let the car cool down. Can you hear me at all? Cool down. It happens when the radiator's overloaded. The engine's too hot. And that can cause it to seize.
She falls silent, waves her hand hopelessly, and walks
Yeah, so actually I think like the dumb person or a brain dead person is more something for an additional playthrough, because actually there's one of these storms in the distance, the anomaly storm, which is also dangerous, but we don't know anything about it. And like right in the beginning, you would usually find it, like the guy with the binoculars, you remember, right? You could actually look at it and get a feeling. And I think like being a brain dead person is really cutting off a lot of content. And yeah, as I said, it's a bit fun, yeah, to look into it like this, but I think it's way more worthwhile to play with like a real person, like a real hero, a smarter person. So here we are climbing out of the car, purring softly.
Nervously plays with her cross.
I'll wait here. And you, listen and remember. When you get to the gas station, ask for a relic that protects against anomalies, or we'll be stuck here for ages. Relic against anomalies. Repeat.
We are saying lyric against
The
anomalies.
woman presses her fingers to her temples and lets out a suppressed moan.
Why do I have to deal with this? Just repeat. Relic against anomalies.
Abnormal anomalies.
Mumbles something through gritted teeth.
Once again. Relic against anomalies. Repeat.
She sighs.
Legs of morality.
Presses her fingers to her temples and lets out a suppressed moan.
Why do I have to deal with this? Just repeat. Relic against anomalies.
Muds and mammals.
Her face goes red.
No. Relic against anomalies. Let's try again.
Rust and marmalade.
Blue throws up her arms in annoyance.
Not at all. Do you know what a relic is? Relics are... Never mind. Just repeat. Relic against anomalies.
Luck for Monopoly.
Mumbles something through gritted teeth.
Once again. Relic against anomalies.
Now we have it. Relic against anomalies.
Exhales nervously and touches her cross.
Exactly. Now, go for a stroll. I'm tired of you. I need to pray.
Clara kneels by the roadside, eyes closed, hands clasped in prayer. She mutters something softly, but you can't make out the words.
Oh no, we are not saying go on, pray and kick her on the back to make her pray harder. No. Roar with hysterical laughter and
Morgan
leave.
Gives you a sparking, angry look. But
Yeah, so. And I think that's enough now. So this year, yeah, I think that gave us a good impression. So I have to say I like the graphics. They are pretty crisp and looking good. Way better than, for example, Atom RPG. And this is a good point. So let's load this here. So this is the person I made, and I just played through this first part as well off camera, just to get acquainted with the game and also not to embarrass myself, of course. So this is here, like this is the station, right? This is just here. Where is it? Sorry. This is the parking lot, and that's here. That's the vehicle, right? So you just have to walk up there, and that's where I were. And with this person, that's the character. I use high-tech weapons and had tech and science, yeah. And I had brains, 11 actually. I should have taken 9 or something, but I thought, okay, very perceptive, and brainy person could be interesting with some psychic potential, right? That sounded interesting, and maybe something like this is what I would go for in the real Let's Play. Yeah, when we play a corrupt scientist, something like this. Yeah, and and I had the white the White Wing. Where does it say? Here, White Wing, right? So the scientist faction. And she starts with a laser pistol. Andromeda is the name. And I found way more stuff actually, for some reason. I'm not sure why we didn't find so much, but maybe it's because of her luck or something. Fortune is 5, yeah, I think I reduced the fortune significantly, okay. Maybe there's a connection, or it was just plain lack of luck. But I think like I would go for someone with very low muscles. There's also an interesting perk here. Oh yeah, and by the way, that's one of the points. So I just got level 3 here with her. And I'm just clicking through if you want to see the perks. Every 3rd level you get 1 perk, as I said. Yeah, and there are some interesting things. I'm just clicking through. So obviously the Observant perk for Perception 6 as a requirement is very interesting to take as quickly as possible, or as early as possible. Because then we get +3 skill points per level, right? Nerd seems to be very good, especially for a science person. +45 tech points and 45 science, yeah. If you have muscle of 2 or lower, that seems to be really good. Just, you know, because then you can use the other points for other things, right? Here, Roaring Good Health, +50 health points. That's also incredible, I guess, especially early. Then I had the Bright Mind, yeah, and Don Quixote, actually. So, and then Backstabber. I used the Don Quixote because I thought, okay, well, later with the Servo Shell, that's this one here, yeah. That would make things more interesting. Yeah, and then otherwise, I was not very smitten by the other perks, except for the one I already told you about, where you get +1 on every attribute. Yeah. If you have at least 5 everywhere. So I'm just clicking through here right now. We need to end the episode, but you can click the pause button and just read it for yourself. But I feel that this game has a lot of mechanics that will make it very interesting in the long term, especially. And it's very interesting. I like the whole idea of having the 70s connected to some sci-fi stuff. And yeah, this dome idea, I mean, that's a thing from science fiction, of course. But I like it, and this gives us the opportunity to combine the cool 1970s culture and the style, yeah, and also like the hippies and other stuff, yeah, with science fiction elements. And for example, here in this diner, or this is the gas station, like there in the diner there is a hippie and his girlfriend. Yeah, so that's really funny. Yeah, there are anomalies over here. Yeah, so I see a lot of potential. I mean, I read already that the game actually mostly has only fetch quests, unfortunately. But I think there's a lot of potential, and yeah, it's fun. Yeah. So, and here the dialogues with the normal person, they are also more serious, of course. You get way more information about the game world. And I think, yeah, I will actually play this. But as I said, no time at the moment for more. Unless, of course, people would say, well, okay, come on, let's change priorities. But I want to finish actually the Let's Plays for Battletech and Wasteland 3 first, because those games are also sucking up a lot of gigabytes on my hard drive, and we are seeing the finish line with those games anyway, and also Tom Clancy's Wildlands, yeah. So, but otherwise, I think that this is certainly a worthy game. Fits also nicely, and I personally love the isometric style. Yeah, and I'm actually quite keen and looking forward to playing this game. Yeah, will take a few weeks most likely before I get started on this one. But yeah, please do tell what you think, and you are very welcome to join the channel if you haven't done so yet, so never ever miss an episode again. And please do click the like button if you found this one here interesting. I personally thought that all these review videos, I checked them beforehand, they weren't so helpful. You get an idea, but you don't really get so much feeling about the game. And I think like playing the game, like the beginning, with this character, this tutorial area, yeah, that already showed us quite a lot. Let's go in here. This is a radioactive zone. There's some stuff here. There's a safe there. Oh, we are getting radiation. Let's search through the... Oh yeah, here, 32. Oh, irradiated work gloves. So we better not get them on. Large container. Oh, that was just an irradiated zone over there. Red force, alright. And I already know something. So let's go in here. There's also stuff here. Oh, and we do see something. A junk rat. There are junk rats over there. So let's go there. And can we actually shoot this one? Let's try that. Nice, we killed both rats, alright. I actually wanted to fight them, but well, this way we don't use up too much ammunition anyway. But yeah, let's try this one. Ionization. Is it ionized now? No, it isn't. There you go. Yeah. Well, in the junk rats, so we can throw one of these bolts in here to neutralize the anomaly for a moment. Running through. Oh, there's something. Oh, we found something. Or crates. Oh, what's that? I just have to look now. Weapon cells. Nice. Okay. Going there before the anomaly reappears. So there is a junk rat. And it does have red foot and a red tail. Right. That is a bit disgusting. And this one has a red eye. Hunger minus 25 healing. Nasty food for 150 turns. And nausea for 600 turns. The eye of a small rodent, wide and soft. This is the last thing you would ever eat. Dirty fur, veins, thin bones, and some tough, foul-tasting meat. If properly boiled, it might almost be edible. The red foot. Ugh. Disgusting, right? Can we actually... No. Can't do anything about the trap, so... Yeah, here with high-tech weapons, I have this stuff here. Spray, supersonic strike, precise shot. With the cryo laser, okay. And here, tech. Yeah, can repair stuff. Gunsmithing. Robot maintenance, yeah, but otherwise... I guess it's criminal, huh? To defuse something. Or it's survival. Strip, dismantling, cookie, reconnaissance, dust. No, it must be tech, right? Tinkerer, overclocking, more spikes, tool juggler. Or science. Ah, here. No. Hacking. Virtuoso, military research. High-tech weapons plus 10. Yeah, well, anyway. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Alright then, so we've got a nice insight into the game, I think. Yeah, I like the graphics. Crisper and better. Yeah, and I couldn't say much more. So, anyway, thanks. And we are in the next episode, we are continuing, or basically we are starting the real Let's Play with the new character. Yeah, and well, if you have any advice, by the way, please share it, and please don't forget that my Let's Plays are also meant to be a sort of walkthrough, yeah. And so if you have any advice you wish to share with the community and me, that would be greatly appreciated. So I already know that, for example, that it's really useful to have medicine at 30 at least, because then you get these abilities here. First aid and radionuclides elimination, yeah, for just some fatigue. And then you can heal up, because otherwise things are getting really, really expensive to heal yourself, right? Okay then. So, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.